What's good, YouTube? It's your boy FaZe back with another video reaction. I'm trying to do as much as these as I can, so trying to bring the consistency to the channel like I try to do everything else. So it's like a lot of things going on here and there. So like I was saying, I'm trying to do as much as I can, and you know, with all the streams and everything, try to be more consistent while I got the chance. So today is going to be a reaction about, Ice Spice. Ice Spice is now thick again. She got it back. Me personally, I like it when she was thicker. Not saying that it's okay, it's not okay to lose, it's okay to lose weight. Yes, it is. But I'm just saying, she got the munch back. So, about to do this reaction, get into it.
Well guys, I didn't think Ice Spice would do it, but she did. And as one of the #1 Ice Spice haters on this platform, I feel like it's my duty to keep you guys up to date. I mean, we've pretty much covered Ice Spice's whole career, from the rise and all the way down to the fall, but nothing could have prepared me for what happened. And it's that Ice Spice just announced that she is thick again, and the internet is going crazy.
She got them, but she wanna get thick again.
For those of you who don't know any context or have no clue why I'm talking about this, let me just take you back a few months ago. So for starters, it's quite apparent already that Ice Spice sucks at rapping. Like, I'm just being honest. The lyrics suck, the rhythm is the same, and she isn't actually talking about anything in her songs. All the songs consist of the sound effect.
You know, it all goes back to what sells. So, you know, the body sells, so she has to basically have the body for it. That's pretty much what the deal is now. If you have the body, you probably don't even need the talent anymore.
Gra, she's either talking about poop, and you can't forget her talking about oats.
They don't know that I came from the mud. They don't know that I really am Bud. They don't know that I really like. They don't know that I really like poopy.
People really come over lyrics like this.
They don't know that I really like poopy. They do know that I really like poopy.
Matter of fact, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna have ChatGPT generate me a random Ice Spice song, and we're gonna see if any of those 3 combinations are in this song. Okay, so ChatGPT generated me the song Princess Diana. Now, we're gonna look at the lyrics of this song and see if we can either find Gra, her talking about poop, or her talking about oats. Okay, so I'm looking at the lyrics, so let me try to find Ice Spice part. Chorus Ice Spice. Like Gra. The test is over. Anyways, going back to my original point, her rapping sucks, and I'm pretty sure her latest deluxe album flopped tremendously, because for those that don't know, she dropped like a deluxe album at the very start of this year, and she only sold like 4.8K copies in the first week, which is insanely low for someone of her notoriety. For comparing reasons, Travis Scott's latest deluxe sold like 252,000, all in the first week versus Ice Spice 4.8K. So yeah, hers flopped by all metrics. And I'm only highlighting these numbers to go into my next point, that her body is the main part of her show. If her music sucks and her sales are low, why do people show up to see her perform? And well, that's because they want to see her on stage.
It all goes back to, you know, that's the type of stuff that sells, you know, what she does on stage. I'm not going to get too graphic on that, but you get what I'm trying to say. Throwing the cake back.
And look, this might be a crazy statement, but Ice Spice's attractiveness in her body has been carrying her career for a while now. It got to a point that anywhere she went, whether it be on stage or at someone's live stream, the main focus of her being there was either her attractiveness or her dancing / twerking. Like, I will never let this Kai Cenat clip die of her being on his live stream. because this is exactly what I'm talking about. All Kai did was ask her to freestyle, and she did this.
I'm not saying it's gonna be good. I'm saying I can freestyle.
Okay, let me hear you freestyle.
You gotta start go.
I'll start. Come on. 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 Come on.
What are we doing? What on earth are we doing? Why are we acting like this is talent? Kai asked her to freestyle rap because she's an artist, and she started doing that. She's just taking the easy way out, and you can too, because what if I told you there's now a way for you to express your ideas in the form of full-length videos, irrespective of your skill level? That's where InVideo AI comes in. InVideo AI introduces next-level generative technology that lets you bring your ideas to life without touching a timeline. Whether it's a YouTube explainer, product ad, or fictional short film, this tool does it all from start to finish, acting as your creative partner. For example, if you wanted to create a YouTube ad for KFC that's about electric cars, all you have to do is type it in, and InVideo AI will generate cinematic visuals, close-ups, music, and transitions automatically. And if you want changes, just type in whatever you'd like to change.
Oh, I never even heard of this, but even though AIs are slowly becoming popular, I didn't hear about this. You can pretty much make an AI that blows up anything that you do pretty much, and that can sell pretty much. The generation is like slowly, there's a lot of things that you can say about this generation that's, changing a lot, because this AI technology has pros and cons. I'm not going to say that. So it's like it has pros and cons. But, for people that really don't know how to interact or build themselves, they're going to be stuck with the AI because they don't know how to do anything themselves. Pretty much.
Change, like start the video with a joke or add my voice. InVideo will truly put you in the director's seat while it does all the heavy lifting so you can focus on your vision and idea. Don't miss this opportunity to try InVideo AI. You can try it for free and it'll save you hundreds of dollars you'd normally spend on editing, animating, and production costs. Let's get back into the video. As I said before, Ice Spice's body and appearance is very important for her music career, so much to the point where this may be the first time we've seen something like this. Like, I've never seen people saying an artist fell off or is losing popularity simply for the fact of them losing weight. But that's what happened to Ice Spice. When she had performed on stage looking very skinny, the entire internet was saying she had fallen off and that she had melted.
Ice Spice is melting.
On TikTok, most of the comments on posts showing Ice Spice's slimmer physique were saying things like, she actually has to rap now, and no cake, no fame, which in a nutshell just means that the body will no longer bring in the views. The conversation of Ice Spice's weight loss even went viral on Twitter, with this post getting 41.2 million views, and all of the comments are just hating on her, saying things like she's built like a crack fiend now, and that she lost her spice. There were also some allegations of her using the weight loss drug Ozempic, but we're not going to get into that. My point is that her physical features are closely intertwined with the success of her career, and even though I feel kind of bad that so many people online are constantly talking about how she looks, this is just a result of essentially building an entire career off of appearance instead of actual talent, which leads us to where we are today, talking about Ice Spice's new announcement that she is thick again.
So I was on tour, and apparently everybody's losing their shit because Ice Spice is thick again. Oh my gosh, how'd you get thick again? But yeah, apparently she's thick again, and it's going like viral. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's wondering why she's thick, how she gets so thick again. And not that I care, but I'm pretty sure this proves that she was on Ozempic, because I work with doctors, and when they was telling us about Ozempic, they told us like people who just stopped taking it gained their weight back like immediately, like just like that.
One of the first things I thought of when I saw she had gained her weight back was that the internet may have played a huge part into her doing so. Whether it be because of the constant scrutiny or just the harsh comments, I doubt she would have gained it back had it not been for the overwhelmingly negative response. And obviously that's sad because, I mean, she is still a human. It's just a tricky situation because, like I said earlier, she has it on display and flaunts it in front of everyone's face 24/7. So the expectation of people not to comment about it is kind of delusional. The second reason I thought of her gaining the weight back might have been purely a business move, which would make more sense because she literally made a song about it. In this scenario, if I'm Ice Spice and I know what I've built my career off of, and literally the entire internet is hating on me for simply losing weight, even if it's harsh and dumb, I'm going to gain the weight back, and I'm going to make a song about it to make max profit. And it's unfortunately gotten to a point now to where, unless she starts making good music, she's always going to be stuck in this male attention cycle to where she always has to stay at tip-top shape attractiveness in order to not fall off. And that sounds like a terrible position to be in career-wise, because currently, this is the average Ice Spice fan.
Come here, call me baby. I'm a spoofy like I need a diaper.
Bro, the booty is moving. She's not even putting no momentum to it, bro. She's not putting no momentum to it, and the booty is jiggling, bro.
This guy isn't listening to a word she's saying, and I think I rest my case.
Is that to him? Like I was saying, she get put inside these positions where you just end up having to do the same thing that you do that put you in the start of it anyway, because that's pretty much the only thing that sells. Because if it's not the rap, then it has to be something else. And I'm not saying that she can't, but she can do whatever she wants. Because I admit I like the way she looks, or anybody else. But it's like a sad truth at the same time that that's the only thing that gets her the clout. But that's pretty much the generation that we're in right now, and anyway, because a lot of them don't have the skill. It's not just about that anymore. It's more about how they're marketing. So that pretty much sums it up. So if anybody, new, like, comment, subscribe, push out the video. Try to do as much of these as I can to bring the consistency back. So, all links will be linked down in the description below. And, tuning in to, like, the streams and everything else. So, like I was saying, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next video.